Mental health issues. Something that we're scared to have and we don't want to talk about. I think a lot of people are uneducated on mental health issues, and that's why it has such a bad connotation with it. According to WHO.int, 1 in 4 people are diagnosed with a mental illness. And according to ADAA.org, anxiety and depression are the top 2 of those illnesses. I think it is important to be educated on mental health conditions so that you can identify the symptoms, identify coping mechanisms if you do have it, and be educated to know how to help somebody who does have it. Why is this important? Well, to me specifically, it's important because I experienced it firsthand. When I became a freshman in college, I moved to Cedar Falls, and I thought that I was just going crazy, but it turned out I just had anxiety and depression. I couldn't breathe or sleep, and I would have panic attacks, and it would everything just was awful. But I got through it through the support of my family, doctors, and the medications that I was on. So anxiety has a lot of definitions, but according to Mayo Clinic, it's a disorder characterized by worry and fear that interferes with daily living. Some of the symptoms can be constant worry, constant fatigue, sweating, heartbeat, cold hands, tingling feet. And we might think that we have anxiety because everybody experiences these symptoms some point in their life, but it becomes a problem when it interferes with your daily living, work, relationships, etc. There's several different kinds of anxiety as well. There's panic disorder, OCD, PTSD, social anxiety, just pretty much everything worries you and you fear everything. So here I have a picture of anatomy of the anxiety and how it works and the brain, and it tells you all the things that the brain does when you have anxiety. So going along with anxiety is depression. According to WebMD.com, it's a disorder with constant sad mood, feeling of hopelessness, and loss of interest in daily activities. It severely impacts your daily living. Some symptoms for depression are mood swings, sadness, irritability, excessive crying, things like that. And just like anxiety, how there's a bunch of different types, there's also different types of depression. There's bipolar, postpartum, and there's the seasonal disorder, which you get depressed during the winter months. But the best thing to do is knowing how to cope with it. So some of the treatments that you can do to prevent getting anxiety or depression, first you can go to the counselor, you can go to talk therapy, you can be on certain medications, or you can just do natural ways like exercise, hobby, etc. So one kind of medication is this, and it is clonazepam, and it helps with anxiety. So the next question is, how do we help others who have that? Well, first, I think you should educate yourself on it. You should be supportive, calm, patient, and offer hope and reassurance to the person experiencing the anxiety or depression. So anxiety and depression is very common and affect a lot of people. I know people who have had it for years, and it's infected them very bad. And the best thing to realize is you are not alone. There is help. And when you feel like giving up, because trust me, you will, to be strong and push through. So you become stronger, because that feeling of fear is only temporary. Thank you.